Okay, so the PRS S2 McCarty 594 single cut, what's the difference between it and the core 594? Is it a better guitar for the money? And ultimately, should you end up buying one? Okay, so let's jump in and check out the specs here. On this S2 McCarty 594, straight away we've got a more understated approach when it comes to the top, which is going to appeal to a lot of people out there as opposed to the core series. We've got the same specs as a mahogany body, maple top here. We have a 3-way toggle switch on top here to access our pickups. We've got the same 2-point bridge here that is found on the core series. We come down here, we've got a separate volume and tone for each of the pickups, and the tone knob pulls out like that. We've got a push-pull there to split them into single coils there. If we make our way up the fretboard here, we've got mahogany neck with a bound rosewood fingerboard there with the flying bird inlays, which looks and feels really nice and vintage along the back here. And then with the tuners, we've got the same tuners, which are the PRS vintage tuners that are found on the core series. The only difference to point out between this model and the core series is the more subdued top, okay, which is a little bit more tradesman-like here, and then the pickups and electronics, which are the 5815Ss. Cool, let's jump in and check out how these 5815S pickups sound. So starting on our rear humbucker, so split that into a single coil here, see how it turns out. So alright, let's check out our bass pickup here. So starting off with it as a humbucker, so let's switch that over to a single. So we've got okay, now let's move into the middle position here where we can access a bunch of different tones. So starting off with the 2 pickups in the humbucker position. So we'll split the neck pickup. So we've got a humbucker in the rear and a single in the neck. So cool. Let's reverse that around. So we've got a single in the back, humbucker in the front. So singles, so here we go. Cool, let's put a bit of gain on these pickups, starting off the rear humbucker with the tube screamer. Take that to a single coil split there, so cool, let's check out our neck pickup with a bit of gain on it now. So should you buy one of these guitars over the Core Series McCarty 594? Well, with the S2 coming in at the compelling price point of less than 50% cheaper than the Core Series 594, the only real difference between the two guitars are the appearance of a more detailed top and carve on the Core Series, which is an aesthetic choice at the end of the day, and then lastly, the pickups and electronics that you find on the Core Series. In my humble opinion, unless you're buying a guitar purely based on the aesthetics or from the perspective of a collector who's looking to accrue value over time with their purchase, the guitars play and feel exactly the same and contain the same materials and hardware. And something to think about here, you could easily purchase yourself an S2 594, completely replace the electronics and pickups with equal level components to the Core Series McCarty 594, and this guitar would still come in at 50% cheaper than the top of the line Core Series. So don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons, people. If you have any questions or comments, drop those in the video there. I love hearing from you people down there. Also, don't forget to check out the High Point Music Guitar Fundamentals program if you're looking to shave years off your development by mastering the fundamental skill sets of contemporary guitar using all the processes that I've developed and use with my one-on-one private students. And then lastly, people, if you want to directly contribute to allow me to put out more content like this video here, follow the links below and sign up for $1 per month support membership on Patreon. I'll catch you all in the next video.